Hey there everybody, Pop on Top here. Welcome back to some more Fallout 4 mods. In today's mod, we got a new outfit mod here. This is called the Nox outfit. It's a standalone version of this mod. This mod is for both male and female characters, but for the female character, it requires a cbbe body, which is nice because, it just works well. I mean, I even recently tried to get rid of the cbbe body, and it just causes all kinds of bugs and issues. So I'm just going to keep it forever and find cool mods like this. Now, this is a cool looking, almost futuristic armor set. Like, it's not quite like they describe it as that in the mod description. Is like it's futuristic. It's sure the helmet definitely gives me futuristic vibes because it's got to clearly have some kind of visor or some kind of HUD interface in there or something like that. But like it's mostly just modern military style looking stuff. We have it here on my mannequin. We can take a closer look at it. The helmet is very cool, very futuristic, very synth. I know there's another mod that's a replacer that makes Institute coursers wear this armor, which makes a lot of sense, I think, given the way that it looks. Like, you're kind of like a badass, all black wearing assassin, right? And it comes with all different kinds of pieces here, all these little pouches and stuff. It's all customizable in the sense of what you can wear and can't wear. Now, you craft this stuff for yourself at the chemistry station. There's its own section here called Nox. You got the base, the elbow pads on both sides, the gloves, the gun holster, helmet, knee pads, pouches of different varieties, shoulder pads on different varieties, and a vest. Now, all of these pieces, on console at least, don't support ballistic weave. I know there's a mod on PC that allows you to do that, if you're interested in that kind of thing. So if we go to customize these things, there's no real customization here. It's just put a miss mod. But there's a miss mod on everything. So, for the most part, it's not that exciting. There's some things you can do if you're wearing a lot of the pieces, for example. So there's stuff like this biocom mesh, which you can put on everything, which would increase the duration of chems by 50% stacked. That's kind of an interesting concept to do, right? Because like if we talk about the number of pieces we could do that to here, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can't actually wear all the things, but 9, 10, 11 pieces times 50%, right? Like, or in the context of what I would actually do customization wise is I would maybe put something like ultralight on there or something, like, if you could do that, right? Like dense, maybe greatly reduced damage from explosion would be something that would be cool. Or ultralight, yeah. You make it ultralight and then you get 10 AP per piece. So times 11 pieces, you get like 110 AP. That's a lot of action points to use extra. That's a big deal. But nothing too exciting in terms of that customization at the baseline levels here. But the customization comes from the amount of customization and pieces you can do here. So I'll show it off here on my female character. Obviously, the helmet, some people don't like helmets. You could obviously just take that part off. The helmet does provide a good amount of damage resistance, but it's all 15-15 across the board. If you look here at my damage resistance, I'll put the helmet back on. This is like kind of wearing the full set of pieces. We're at 165, 165. Both physical and energy resistance. It's pretty good. It's not ballistic weave good. If I took this outfit off and put ballistic weave pieces on there, it would be more beneficial. Like an Under Armour, like a vault suit even with ballistic weave, it would be more damage resistance. You can still wear the gloves and all the other pieces with that. That's kind of the cool thing about this. If you just really like the helmet, you could just wear the helmet with other shit, which is cool. You get rid of the gun holster and stuff because that's like one of the few things that's definitely going to cost some clipping there. Maybe some of the pouches and stuff. Depends on how bulky you want your character to be. Obviously it does provide some benefit. I don't know why a gun holster weighs 8 pounds though. Like, all these things weigh 8 pounds. Like, so it's not really been like put in a position where anything is customized to actually function in a way that makes sense. Like, this vest weighs 8 pounds, but the shoulder pads also weigh 8 pounds. I mean, obviously shoulder pads are armor. That makes sense. Maybe pouches weigh 8 pounds. I don't know if the pouches actually add carry weight. They don't seem to. It's all very basic seeming. It's a cool looking outfit. I really do like the all black assassin kind of style things, but everything not like you could make the armor pieces armory, right? Like, you could make them have more armor and then the base outfit not, and then have the base outfit support ballistic weave and then not on some of the armor pieces, right? The gloves shouldn't weigh 8 pounds. You would put on 8, like, could you imagine, like, because let's say 4 pounds each because there's 2 gloves, but the gloves are one set, so you were just carrying around 4 pounds of weight in your hand constantly. Like, it's just extremely heavy. It doesn't make any sense. But you can customize the thing. So let's go with just the base outfit here for now. We'll take all the other things off. If I can remember how to click things, and then we'll show off how we can customize the outfit in terms of cosmetic. This is the base outfit here. Is just a basic black pants, kind of like black like undershirt style thing, right? Looks pretty basic, but it is nice enough, right? It fits the cbbe body well here. You can see that, and then you can add pieces to it. So if you want that vest on there, that's what the vest looks like as an individual piece, right? Your preference on that, if you want that on there or not. So you can do shoulder pads, which is both shoulder pads here. As you see, that looks just like shoulder armor, right? But you could do one or the other. and they have the same damage resistances regardless. Is how that kind of works, which is weird, right? You can't put the left on there or the right. So when you click left, it's on the left. If you click right, it's on the right. And if you click shoulder pads, it's on both. But they have the same damage resistance regardless, right? Like it just doesn't. That doesn't make any sense, right? Like if you had them both on, that would be the deal. You can also put the pouches on. Now the pouches is all the pouches. There's pouches here on your front, on the stomach part of your vest, as well as on the back here. But you could do one or the other. So if you just want the pouches on the vest and not on the back, maybe you think that it causes clipping for your particular setup, or you don't like the ones on the front, but you want the ones on the back. You could do that customization level there. Now obviously knee pads. Those are the knee pads, right? Just real basic, that's just the knee pads, right? Just the knee, okay? So if you want that on there, that's on there, right? And if you put the helmet on, obviously the helmet is cool. Helmet looks cool regardless. I mean, I think the helmet looks cool even if you put it with something else. The gun holster is there. It's empty. It's just kind of there. My hand's always kind of clipping through it. That's the one thing I would always take off because that kind of thing's bugged me. The gloves here do look quite nice texturally, right? They fit well, I think, with the character. They're not perfect, as you see there. You can see just a tiny bit of my character's wrist. You can't really see it on the mannequin here because the mannequin's not moving. But when you are moving, you get a slight little bit of separation on the wrist between the outfit, which is fine. It's not like a huge deal, but it is there. And then you got elbow pads here, which you can put on as well, which is literally just like I said, go on the elbow. And I would put those on because you need as much armor as you can without a ballistic weave support style system. Like I said, so I would customize this outfit. But like I said, maybe ultralight would be the way to go. You could do the whole Kim thing where you could just maximum out. So I have 180 AP right now, which is a lot. Like I have maximum agility, all that stuff. If I were to put ultralight on all of these pieces, now it's going to be very time consuming to do this every time. But you put ultralight on there. Now I did mention earlier, like I said, you can't have... I have shoulder pad right on right now, but if I just had the regular shoulder pads, so you can't like put left and right on there and then double down on that effect. But we obviously want to make them ultralight too for the purpose, there's a benefit to that as well, of having the ability to just not have as much carry weight, or like, you know, not have to take up so much space in your inventory. So I'm going to use both shoulder pads. I'm going to use all the pouches just to show off the outfit in its full form. But still, if I put all this stuff on ultralight, this is like an actually cool effect you can do with this thing, because you can make it so, like, both knee pads are ultralight knee pads. So instead of, you know, 7 pounds or 8 pounds, whatever it was, right? Like, yeah, everything's 8 pounds. It goes down to 1.5 pounds each for each little piece, which is a lot better, obviously. And also gives you plus, it should, I'm testing this here, should all give you plus 10 AP. But there's no cool, like, unique helmet mods or anything. Like, there's something that, like, you know, some kind of visory thing where you'd, like, because we're talking about it being futuristic, it should have some kind of modification there where it does something like that. Okay, so we have all of our pieces here. We have both shoulder pads. We don't need the separate pouches, and we don't want the gun holster. I'm going to quickly just get... Well, I don't want to do that. I'm just going to get rid of the gun holster, but, like, just really quick store those, just so I don't get confused about things. I don't need the shoulder pad, right? Because I'm going to equip both shoulder pads. So now we have, as you see there, in the bottom right of my Pip-Boy display, 280 AP. So we went up 100 with 10 different pieces on here, apparently. So 10 different pieces of armor on here, minus the gun holster. You could put the gun holster on there and get another extra 10 AP, but that's a huge difference. If I was to take some fast shots, I can, like, my AP, actually, you see there, I'm shooting shots that aren't even on my AP bar. I have broken the AP bar with how much AP I have, because you could get a crazy amount with this kind of outfit, and that's a unique feature of it. That's something I think that most people wouldn't recognize as being an option when you could do something like that. When you have so many pieces of an outfit and all of them could take ultralight, you could do some kind of cool combo like that. But no ballistic weave, no color customization. I don't think there should be necessarily. I think it's fine that this outfit wants to be black. That's his style, that's his theme, right? Which is fine. You know, because there's plenty of outfits that you can make a white, purple, fucking maroon, right? Like green, puke green, all the different stuff. It's a nice looking set of armor. Here on the male character, it does look nice as well, and I like that it fits both, right? A lot of CBE outfits are just like all female only. Like, this is a both thing. You can use a vanilla male or the female style, and it looks good on both, right? It doesn't really focus on what body you're using too much, but it does at least support the CBE body, which is nice, because I have to cover a lot of CBE mods because they're generally the best. It's the best body type, so it's the one that people want to make mods for. Generally, not recently too much. But I found this one, and I think it's a nice outfit. I think it works well. The gun holster is a little bit weird with the clipping, but I think getting that crazy amount of extra AP is kind of insane. Or the Kim length, or some little, like, or the explosive reduction. I think whatever the fuck that one's called, that mod is called. I'm not very good with names. I know that it's there as an effect. Yeah, and it's, you know, very simple to craft, cloth and leather. You can do this in the very beginning of the game. and get like this full set of armor, and I think it makes you look really cool, like an actual set of armor, right? You're wearing armor, but you also got like all the pouches and stuff. It'd be cool if the pouches get carry weight. There'd be some more benefits I would put in there, and I would like, I would go crazy if I was designing it. But obviously I can't code for shit, or I can't make a mod. So like I could just talk about what, like, my ideas, and that doesn't mean anything. You guys let me know what you think of the Nox outfit down in the comment section down below. If you do want to check out this mod for yourselves, make sure to check out the top link in the description. There'll be a link there to the Bethesda.net page or the Nexus mod page. You can download this mod for yourselves there. If you guys have enjoyed the video, like the video. If you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe so you can check out more videos from me. And pretty much other than that, you guys have a good rest of your day, whatever it may be, and I will see you in the next episode.